Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. I'm on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscription button, and if you don't want to miss any of my videos, please hit the notification button, and don't forget to like, share, and comment. I was scouring the blogs, or actually, no, I wasn't scouring the blogs. As soon as I opened up my Instagram, here he go. So I want to start with this news story, and I don't want to offend anyone by talking about this. Not generally speaking about immigration or anything of that nature, but if this is true, Portia Williams' estranged husband, Simon Guobadia, has been detained by ICE during mass deportations. I repeat, Portia Williams' estranged husband, Simon Guobadia, has been detained by ICE during mass deportations. Simon has been a thorn in any reality TV watcher's side since Portia Peach Juice Williams of Thoughtlandia married this fool. Well, actually, not since she married this fool, since she let this fool walk up on our screens on Real Housewives of Atlanta seasons ago. Now, we knew she was marrying that man for money. Look at him. And this is an upgrade from what he looked like when she met his butt. And look at him. Now, she divorced him, 15 months after they got married, and this man went bat-ish crazy. This man was on every blog. This man was on every YouTube channel. Wah, 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 ha, ha, ha. And some people actually sided with Simon. I mean, he was bitter. He was bitter. And I honestly think Portia filed for divorce from this nut because Bravo, the Bravo network told Portia, we do not want that man on our screen. We do not want to film this man. The viewers have spoken. They don't want to see Simon Ugly Butt. They don't want to see him. They don't want to see him. He doesn't make good TV. He's not bad looking. Don't get me wrong, but he's not reality TV, you know? Even though her and Dennis, her baby daddy, didn't work out, he still makes good TV. Dennis looked funny too. But he still makes good TV and apparently good hot dogs. But anyway, I'm not going to dwell on this story for too long, but this man has been putting up a fight because he doesn't want Portia in his house. He didn't want her to film in his house or their house or whoever house it is for this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16. And I hope he didn't, ruin her storyline and ruin the season with all this suing and he's threatening to sue Bravo and suing Bravo. And I wouldn't be surprised if Bravo had a hand in getting this man deported. Goodbye, Simon. Goodbye. I might cut some of this down. Look, Simon Eeyore Guobadia, born in Nigeria, status in ICE custody. God, dog. God, dog, y'all. All right, moving on. All right, 56th annual NAACP Image Awards. Beyonce wins Outstanding Female Artist and Outstanding Album for Cowboy Carter. Have y'all listened to the album? I have not. I don't jump at listening to a lot of new music nowadays, but y'all know I'm a big Beyonce fan because she's from Houston. I'm from Houston. I like how she represents her city. I represent my city. I'm proud of where I'm from. She's proud of where she's from. And she's super talented. You can't knock it. You can't hate on it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen her several times growing up. We're the same age. I was in a talent show at Astroworld when I was about 16, and her and Destiny's Child were performing at the talent show. They had just started out. I believe I was 16 or 18, something like that. They had just started out, just started getting popular, so they had, No, 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 that song out and whatever one of their other initial hits were. But she was always nice, always been humble. Kelly was always nice. My interaction with them was always positive. I would see them sometimes at Sharpstown Mall. Quick little story. I remember us being all outside before we were to perform. And I remember Matthew Knowles, her dad, telling them, get out of the cold, cover your voices, cover your throat. And they were annoyed. They were teenagers. And they're like, oh, why do we have to cover our throat? So they wanted to be normal. probably didn't appreciate everything he was telling them at the time, but it all paid off, no matter what bad press Matthew Knowles has gotten over the years. One thing we can say is that he did make Beyonce who she is today, and I know she will be forever grateful for that. I will not be selling an arm and a leg to go to any of her concerts. I've actually seen one of her concerts and I got in free. Congratulations, Beyonce. Dear God, help us all. Why is Jason Lee reporting on this nasty, sick SOB? I'm sure Infamous Sylvia will cover this or will show these pictures on her channel. New photos of R. Kelly surfaced on the internet. I definitely wasn't trying to happen upon this. I don't like this man. I don't care how good his music is. I don't care how musically talented he is. Why do we have to keep expressing and assuring people of his vocal abilities and his musical talent? If you're a fan, you're a fan. If you like his music, you like his music. You don't have to shove it down our throats because, let me speak for me. Don't have to shove it down my throat. I was there. I listened to all his music back in the day. But as soon as I read that Vibe magazine that told me about how, I don't know if y'all remember this article. I swear I was probably ninth grade or somewhere around there. And I read all of the little creepy, weird things about him and how he couldn't really read. And they would be at McDonald's and his mom would drink coffee and she would leave her lipstick stain on the coffee mug and he would go behind her and drink the mug and make sure his lips touch her lipstick part. And then start hearing rumors about him and Aaliyah, or not even the rumors, but the truth about him and Aaliyah, and I was done. I was done with him. I was done. He's sick. And look at him. He still think he innocent. Him and Diddy feel like they were set up. They feel like it's a racial thing, And hey, y'all feel free to comment whatever you like to comment about R. Kelly. Just be respectful, and be honest. Be respectful, be honest. Just like I'll be honest. I mean, he looks like R. Kelly in these pics. Okay. But I'm not going to make sure I stress how good of an artist he was, or whatever. What's the point? We've heard his music. We know.
Heard what happened. And y'all can take my foot, but you know what you can't take? That Bimby account. I might swerve and they gonna roll.
That what account? Now I think he was quite annoying before they took his foot. And his sons are kind of starting to be annoying as well. He is the father of a few NBA players, for those of y'all that do not know him. But he's in good spirits. Apparently his foot was amputated. I have not heard the full details as to why, because everybody's just saying due to health complications. So is he yet another person who is diagnosed with diabetes and not doing what is needed to prevent medical situations like this? Diabetes runs rampant in my family. So I've done what I could do to prevent myself from getting it, because I know me and I know I'm not the person to want to take insulin shots every day or a few times a day. And I was like, nah, let me do what I need to. Let me handle my biz. Let me handle my biz naive. Lord knows I don't want to lose a foot. I don't want to lose my eyesight. I don't want to lose my teeth. I don't want to lose feeling in my fingers. It's hard. Some people really can't avoid it, or try hard to avoid it, and it just sneaks up on you, or it just, comes up on you. I'm not saying he has diabetes, but y'all know what happens. Y'all know it's a strong possibility. But prayers out to him. All right, so the sexiest murderer alive Luigi Mangione appears in New York State Court for status hearing in United Healthcare CEO offing.
Court in Manhattan. So we are getting a look at the man who has been charged with United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. And you're seeing here all of the security around CEO Brian
Hey,
Thompson.
sexy.
And you're seeing
Can I have your
here
phone
all of the
number?
security.
So make sure y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. I know this is quote unquote old news, but we're not done hearing about this because, he got to go to trial and all that stuff. What do y'all think about Luigi Mangione? Is he a hero or is he a villain? Stacey Dash, get off my screen. Stuff like this is getting out of hand, y'all. In restaurant customers gone wild news. Wingstop manager throws hot oil on customers in heated argument caught on video. Y'all, if y'all are about to snap at any given moment, please don't go to a fast food or even dine-in establishment. Expect stellar service or A+ service, and as soon as you don't get it, you catch a case. Let's watch.
Seen here, Carnell Irene, the then manager at the Wingstop on Southwest Port St. Lucie Boulevard. Video from January 28th
Y'all.
shows Irene and a customer having what appears to be a heated conversation at the carryout line. Behind Irene, another employee who's seen trying to get her attention. As the video plays on, the conversation heats up. Irene holds her hand to her ear, moving closer and closer to the window. Another customer steps in as an employee starts pulling Irene back, trying to prevent the incident from growing, but their efforts don't work.
It escalates to the point where the manager takes a squirt bottle of ranch dressing, squirts it on our two victims.
But it doesn't end with ranch. Irene disappears, returning with a metal container.
Oh,
that's when
my
police
God.
say Irene threw hot grease at the customers.
You see her
my God.
toss it in the direction of the victims who are at that point off camera, and you see it.
Y'all, I thought it was the customer that threw the hot grease. Oh, okay, that's not funny. Okay, let me retract what I said. If you are about to snap, don't work at a fast food or even a dine-in establishment. I mean, if you didn't feel like coming in, they just don't come in. It's not worth it. Hot grease, you get locked up for that.
Ladder onto the floor, and we do know it did hit them in the legs.
The victims, one a minor, left with burns on their skin, and Irene booked in the St. Lucie County Jail. Port St. Lucie police telling us these types of calls aren't common for them, but people might be seeing them more.
Dear God. Well, you mean it ain't common for that area, but it's happening every day, all day. Either the customers are getting angry or the workers are getting angry. Or, one starts and it escalates, and then we have stuff like this. Oh, Lord. Well, Wingstop gonna get a lawsuit. I wonder if the customer sues Wingstop, what's the probability of them actually winning and getting money versus the suing the worker, or Wingstop just holding the worker responsible. What happened?
Squirts it.
My thoughts, this third comment, Irene let them trick her out her spot. And I didn't pay attention to that. She's 19 years old. Yeah, 19 years old, you should not be a manager. This is crazy. Irene might be locked up. I hope she got some kind of defense, a legal defense in her back pocket, or some kind of pro bono situation. All right, so we've been hearing a lot about this in the news. However, even though there's been a lot of coverage, people are saying that flying is still one of the safest modes of transportation, which I believe. There are definitely fewer planes flying than cars, so it would be safer, right? The odds would be greater for you to get in a car wreck than for you to get in a plane crash. You know what I'm saying? But it's a bit much and it's scary. 2 dead following mid-air collision of small planes at Marana Regional Airport in Arizona.
And one of our top stories that we want to get to right now is an update on a story that made really national headlines yesterday. And for all the wrong reasons, sadly, 2 people died after 2 planes collided in midair in Marana Regional Airport. That's just outside of Tucson.
12 News journalist Troy Lynch is live in studio. Troy, you know, I thought it was really interesting what you were talking about earlier this morning is that a lot of these airports, these smaller airports, do not have air traffic control.
I know, and Marana Regional Airport is definitely one of them, not having an air traffic control tower. I know it sounds kind of crazy,
It
but actually
does.
most smaller airports don't have one of those. Now, according to ADOT, Arizona has 83 airports here in the state, and only 8 have a tower. So at these smaller airports, it's just the pilots communicating with each other. But we don't have a ton of information on how exactly this happened. But according to the National Transportation Safety Board, these 2 planes collided mid-air. Luckily, it wasn't a head-on collision. However, one plane
Luckily.
was actually able to land while the other hit the ground near a runway and caught fire. Now, there were 2 people in each plane. 2 died from the plane that hit the ground, and the 2 other people in the other plane, they were able to miraculously walk away.
Oh,
Now, the
wow.
FAA is investigating, and as of right now, no names have been released on anybody who was involved.
Okay, this is the one I was thinking about, but this is totally separate. This was another Arizona plane crash. One person was did not survive, and others were injured when a private jet owned by Motley Crue singer Vince Neil collided with another jet Monday afternoon at the Scottsdale Airport in Arizona. So all of this is crazy. It's a lot. It's a lot to hear about. I wish, I'm glad we know that it's going on, but I wish the journalists would kind of steer their topics. It's sad. It's sad and it's tragic. Who wants to hear about that all the time?
For 8:30.
All right, I'll end with a little feel-good story and a story that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside because this is one of my favorite male artists on the planet Earth. My boyfriend in my head, along with Morris Chestnut. Variety reported that music industry moves T-Pain sales publishing catalog and select masters to Harborview. I don't know how much he's going to make off of it, but congratulations to him. Let me know in the comments if you are a T-Pain fan. I fell in love with him from his first album. And I just knew, then that this man is super talented. His voice is, oh my God. Oh my God, his voice is just amazing. If y'all haven't heard his range and heard his other stuff besides I'ma Buy You a Drink and Bartender, if you haven't heard him do crossover music, just look him up. He does a cover of Tennessee Whiskey. He did like a one-man show not that long ago. It's on YouTube. He has a wonderful personality. He's just a happy, positive person. So congratulations to T-Pain for selling your publishing catalog. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed these stories. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so please hit the subscription button if you are not subscribed and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.